Hi, my name is Ashley Bruce. I'm the assistant principal here at Woodland Elementary. Welcome to our summer program, Eagle Academy, where our students have been learning about how reading and math fit into the arts, science and engineering, and nature. So in our program, we had 4 weeks in our program. Week 1 was all about the arts and how our art skills and the things that we learn in art can be seen in our everyday lives. Week 2 was all about STEM and engineering, including a trip to the Louisville Science Center. Week 3 was all about their superpowers, their talents, and how those can become their careers later in life. And week 4 has been all about conservation and nature, to include partnering with our local library, coming and doing experiments, and even finding dinosaur fossils.
I made a bridge, I made a nest, I made a chicken, I made this and this. I made a bridge out of sticks, yarn, grass, paper, and yeah. So, my name's Amaya, and I'm in first. I'm going to second, and I made this in art. My favorite teacher, Ms. Noyes, was the one who helped us make these, and yeah. And this rock, I made it by myself, and I pretty much like it because it looks like a ladybug. My name is Anthony, and this is the stuff I just made. This is my caterpillar project, even my bridge, and my nest, and my picture. Yeah, picture. And yeah, that's all.
My name is Andres Braden Heitch, and I am in 3rd grade. And these are my drawings, my things. I worked very hard on this, and I lost one stick, so I had to do one of the wood ones. This is my leaf drawing, very, very, very good. This is my butterfly life cycle. This is my name tag, and this is my art drawing, and this is my nest. This is one of my best drawings I ever made, and that's one of mine. I'm done.
My name is Taria. I'm in 1st grade, and it was my birthday today. I made this rock with markers, color markers, and it turned out like this. And this is my rock. And this is my name. And thank you for watching. My name is Christiana. This is the caterpillar. This is the egg. This is the caterpillar. This is the chrysalis, and this is the butterfly. I'm done. My name's Kaylin, and I did this in art today. And I made flowers, cauliflowers, and I put it on this, and I pushed down on it, and it turned into this. This rock. I drawed on this rock, and it's a strawberry. It's green, red, and black. The strawberry. And my name's on the back. You can't really see it, but it's my name. I'm Camden. I'm showing you how I built my greenhouse. I made it out of cardboard and popsicle sticks and saran wrap, and it's supposed to withstand wind, and it does. And I made some little things inside of it. It says the greenhouse's name. The greenhouse's name is Greenhouse of Life, and there's a person who's gonna be selling the stuff. My plants, my seeds, and that's it.
Okay, my name is Naya, and I'm in the 3rd grade. This is my greenhouse, and this is my volcano. So about this project is that I painted my volcano with blue, brown, and like green, and the whole, blue, like around is the water, and this little section right here is a little protector to like hide out, and over here is a garden house, which it says I have a little face scanner, which is like a little sign like that, and then it says just welcome to my garden house. I have plants inside. Hi, I'm Azaria Watts, and I made this greenhouse and this volcano and just a lot of stuff. I have these things, apple seeds and orange seeds and plant seeds. I have a car and I have a dream catcher, but with leaves. And the best part about this is that I got to make these beautiful things and with these beautiful moments with my nice friends. And I got to build this and this and this car. It was a lot of work to build a car, and this was really easy. It took me like 2 days to build this, and it took me about 3 days to build this and 5 days to build this, maybe 10, I don't know. And this took me 1 day.
Hi, my name is Seth Dawson, and this is a rock that has a H and S on it with ancient writing that clogged this volcano for 1,000 years. And this is my car that can fly and slide for my superhero, Flash. And this is the wall for my volcano that could protect my house. This is a light catcher that I made, and I tried to make it look like leaves and stuff was falling, and it ended up like this to the ground. And this is my greenhouse. It has a sign that has a sunflower, grass blades, and cactuses. And on the side, it says Seth's Greenhouse of Wonders. This is my door, and there's really not much on the inside. And that's it.
My name is Serenity, and I am in 4th grade, and I'm talking about the mold. So lemon juice, well, it did the most so far, and then bananas, it did a little bit, but salt, it won a little bit, and sugar won a little bit. Okay, my name's Isaiah, and I'm in 3rd grade, and this is Lily the butterfly, but I call her Special Butterfly. We had caterpillars, and then one of them passed away because they got stuck, and then we let 3 go, but this one, her wing is bent, so we keep her, and we all voted for a name for her. Her name's Lily, and we got to feed her before. We take good care of her. We feed her oranges. leaves in sugar water. And we normally feed her once a day. And tomorrow we'll try to let her go.
Hi, I'm Lily, and I'm in 3rd grade, and I will be talking about our crystals. We have crystals, and like we could pick our own color, and like I picked white, and we had to put the powder in, and we were just supposed to keep it there and wait for a few days, but we mixed it up, so now it's all around, and I really like the crystals because like they're like colorful and they're crystals, and I never saw crystals before. But if you look on the bottom of them, you can see there is crystals on the bottom, and the crystals are like different colors. Mine's white, and then there's blue, red, and yellow, and like one crystal like got mixed up with the yellow, so it made green. Blue and yellow makes green, so it got mixed up.
Hi, I'm Miss Boblet, and this is my student Caden Smiler, and we're going to talk to you a little bit today about how our summer camp has gone. We had a group of 4th, 5th, and 3rd graders, and when we started, we kind of started broadly in space. We learned about space shuttles. They had to create a space shuttle using only what criteria?
We can only use paper, tape, and scissors to create our space shuttle. and we had to launch it across a yardstick by using a straw.
And what was the fuel for your space shuttle?
Air.
Air, because you had to use the air to blow the space shuttle across the yardstick. It had to be able to fly a whole yard. So they had activities like that. We used some resources like these little books, and they learned. We had some research, and then we had our STEM. So we really incorporated a lot of math and a lot of reading skills, especially with nonfiction, learning about glossary and all of those nonfiction text elements as we went through the month. So our program was 4 weeks long. We first started out with the space shuttles, then we moved into volcanoes, landforms, and how those were formed and how the earth was formed. And with the volcanoes, what did you guys have to do for your STEM?
Our STEM for the volcanoes was we had to make a structure strong enough to protect a cotton ball that we used as a person to protect it from the lava that will explode out of the volcano, just like Pompeii, but they weren't in a safe spot.
They didn't do very well, did they? So we were trying to save our cotton ball from our volcano. The kids actually got to create an island using different materials in the classroom, and at the end they got to erupt their volcano and try to save their cotton ball people. We moved in from that into some more modern technology with Technicolor, working with lights and different filters. So that was really interesting for the kids. They really enjoyed that.
The octopus spotted a wooden box lying on the seafloor. In went his slippery, bendy arms. In went his squishy head. He ate the lobster. Then he took a nap. Okay? So, this is a trap. And he's going to find out that it's a trap. Woken from sleep, the octopus felt himself rising up and out of the water. What the octopus thought was a safe den was a fisherman's lobster trap. Well, this is actually a good thing for him, okay? Because remember he had those 2 hurt arms? You aren't a lobster, the fisherman exclaimed. Who do we have here? The octopus, who had never seen a human before, wondered the same thing. You're hurt, the lobsterman observed. So he sees Inky, and then he saw that he was hurt. He decided to take the little octopus to the aquarium. So here he is. He's going to end up all the way over here. He's having a big adventure. The aquarium keeper saw the octopus's hurt arms. You'll be safe with us, she told the octopus, and poured him into a tank. She named him Inky because when they're scared, octopuses can squirt ink. But the little octopus wasn't scared. He was ready to explore. He felt and tasted the glass in all the corners with his slippery, bendy arms and his strong suckers. He crawled to the top of the tank and looked up at the keeper. She handed him his favorite snack, a yummy crab. Now they were friends.
Open up your glue. And now I'm going to come around. We're going to come around and put some food coloring in. You want yellow? Because you know it's going to make green, right? Yellow and blue make green. There you go. If you have mixed in your colors, pick up the baking soda. The baking soda is the powder. And you may put the baking soda in your glue and start mixing that in. Make sure you mix it in off the sides. You got to mix it in super duper good. When all of your baking soda is mixed in, you can dump in a little bit of your contact solution, stir all that in, then mix in some more contact solution, stir all that in, and you'll start forming oh, yours is starting to come together, girls. Keep stirring, really good.
So this week we've been learning about digging up dinosaurs and fossils, how they're created, and the different living things and how it kind of came about with them being in the earth with erosion and all of that. And they got to live the life of a paleontologist by going and actually excavating and digging up some dinosaur fossils, then bringing them back to the laboratory, cleaning them up, and trying to put them together to make a complete dinosaur skeleton. Now, was it easy being a paleontologist, Kate?
No, but it was fun and challenging.
It was challenging. Why was it challenging?
Because we had to have perseverance and patience.
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 Yeah, lots of patience and lots of perseverance, because at first they were able to find many different fossils, right? And it was easy, and but as they continued to dig, the fossils, of course, as you find them, there were fewer and fewer, and it got harder to find, and many of them wanted to give up, and some of them wanted to stay and didn't want to leave, whether that be because they wanted to dig in the dirt or actually try to find something, but they had to have that perseverance and patience to try and find something that they were looking for. Now, in the lab, Cade, was it easy to clean, your bones, your fossils?
No, because we had most of the right tools, but we didn't have paleontologist tools. So we had to use stuff that we thought was soft, that is gentle, that would not harm or damage them. Mm-hmm. And it was hard because we did not have a lot of that stuff. And we didn't have a lot of brushes, so we just
kind of improvised, right?
Yeah.
We had to find the tools that we needed to use. Now, why was it important for us to use soft tools?
Because hard tools would crack it, damage it, ruin it.
And the whole point of finding these things is to study them.
And keep them,
preserve them. Yeah.
And preserve them.
Preserve and protect them. Now, was this fun for you?
Yes, this was fun for me.
Do you think it was fun for others?
Maybe for I think all of them had fun.
Yeah.
But it was also hot outside, so they might have had fun, but getting aggravated a little.
The heat was definitely something to combat with as a paleontologist, right? Mm-hmm. All right.
They have to do that all the time.
They have to live through that and live that life. So was being a paleontologist easy?
No.
No, it probably wouldn't be very easy, would it? No, but very fun and rewarding sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Are these real?
Yeah. Can you touch it? Can you touch it?
Yeah.
Then yeah, it's real. You found this bone?
Oh, come on!
See? It's hard to tell the difference, isn't it?
Yes. That's not it.
Now, why would I find pieces of bone and not the whole thing?
With the erosion.
Sometimes when the erosion happens, things get broken, don't they? Do you guys think that we could possibly put a dinosaur together using all these different bones that we found?
I found the neck of a dinosaur.
But remember they said some of them are too fragile, so they can't really display them, so they have to use
either the same type of dinosaur bone, or they have to make models of them.
Go dig. Go find something.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the things that our students have been learning over the last month.